Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about mashups. A mashup, according to Wikipedia, is a website or web application that combines content from more than one source. So what does this mean in real life? Let's look at an application that we have developed internally here at 4D Incorporated. We have created a new Web 2.0 application that links into our technical support application. Many of our engineers are constantly on the road, working from home, working on business trips, working from hotels, and they need to be able to keep up with the data in the technical support database remotely. So we've built this Web 2.0 application interface for them. It contains all the standard features of the technical support application, for example, contacts. We have, however, added a few nice little new features, taking advantage of the capabilities of the 4D Ajax framework. One of these is mashups. Here is our contacts table displayed here. And from time to time our engineers have to go visit customers. Sometimes they're on the phone with them, sometimes they're in a hotel wondering how to get there. And what we've done is integrated a mashup with Google Maps with the contacts list. So we can quickly click on a contact and link into Google Maps and see how far it will take to get there. For example, to get to Widget World, it was 2.6 miles and 7 minutes from here. Or we may want to go to Acme, which we see is 7.6 miles away and about 12 minutes. The power here is that we're integrating two separate databases, the Google Maps database with our own internal database, the very essence of the power of mashups. Mashups don't have to be about integrating with applications such as Google, however. They could also be about integrating with your own web applications or your supplier's web applications. In this case here, let's look at case list. And in our case list, we have lists of cases, and we encourage our engineers to put in details on the cases and create tech tips and tech notes from these cases. We add this information to the case, so if anyone's ever looking back through this case, they can see, oh, there was a tech tip created on this case, and where is it? So in this case, for example, we open up the case from Bob Barker, and we can see different details about the case. We also see here we have a tech tip associated with 45293. Quickly clicking on the tech tip, we open up the 4D.com knowledge base site available to the world, and we can see very quickly and very easily the tech tip. We can also drill down further through the knowledge base and see more details. So now again we've integrated two different databases via a mashup. It's the real power of a mashup. Let's show you quickly how we could easily create a mashup. What we're seeing now is 4D meetings. It's taken straight from the website, and all we've done is added the 4D Ajax framework to it. So what we can do is basically have our meetings table displayed, and what we want to be able to do is link Google Maps to the meetings table so you can find where a meeting is taking place. So let's quickly show you how you would do that using the 4D Ajax framework. We'll go into our settings window. You can see we have all our portlets and all our selections. What we want to do here is create a DDW. DDW is developer defined window. It allows developers to create their own windows, add their own functionality to the 4D Ajax framework client. So in this case we want to do Google Maps. We want to call a method called AAMapIt. For the purpose of the demo, I've just pre-created this method, which I'll show you shortly. And we want to be able to create it. We want to link it back to our meetings table. That's all we have to do. Let's go back into our meetings, open up our meetings table again, and you can see on the top of the meetings window now we have a button called Google Maps. Very quickly we can select on a record, let's say Google Maps, and we've linked into Google Maps quite easily, very simply. You can have all the functionality of Google Maps within your application. We may want to look at another address. For example, in this case, we're looking at the 4D Incorporated office. Again, you have all the functionality. So let's look at the method on how to create something like that. It was called AAMapIt. Into our design environment. And you can see the method basically calls the DAX _dev DDW get attributes, which gets us the correct record number. We go to the record, and we just add it to Google Maps and build a dynamic link. Less than 3 lines of real code, very quickly to build a mashup. We hope we've shown you today the real power of mashups and how you can use the 4D Ajax framework to create this wonderful new functionality.